So, hello, fellow coin collectors, and how you going today? And ooh, look at it, coins in the background, coins in the foreground, background, foreground, nice coins. So today we're just going to have a look at the PNC. So this is the RAAF centenary, and as you can see, it has aircraft. So that's basically what the RAAF is, Royal Australian Air Force. And we have two stamps. We have the F-35, which is the current aircraft. It's been replacing the FA-18s. And the SE-5A, which was the actual first aircraft. So it's a biplane, has two wings, which if you've seen any aircraft from the First World War, that's how they were. And here we actually have the nose of the current stealth fighter. So if we actually have a look at the actual coin, you can see it does have the F-35 at the front. At the top it has the SE-5A, and in the middle has I think it's the Orion. This is a P5, something like that. I can't remember the designation. It is a nice Orion aircraft, which is a submarine tracker and a maritime aircraft. So you can actually find a lot of information on Wikipedia about these aircraft. The SE-5A is pretty limited, but the other two are pretty extensive. And the interesting thing about this PNC is that it actually has a mint mark. So the mint mark is actually a letter, which stands for Australia Post. So these coins are only issued via Australia Post. The ones that you get from the Royal Australian Mint have a different mint mark. So here's the Royal Australian Mint. So this has the C mint mark, and you can see the actual differences. The actual design of the coin overall is the same, just the different mint marks. So these ones you can only get in the PNC. There's only 7,500 of them actually printed, no, minted, should I say. It's supposed to be anyway, but that could actually change. And on the back we have some information. So the 31st of March commemorates the Royal Australian Mint, and it gives some information about the formation of the Royal Australian Air Force. And on the back it says, by purchasing this product, you're supporting the restoration and preservation of historic RAAF aircraft. And just gives some information. Now, I believe in Victoria, Point Cook is actually the place where they actually restore the aircraft. So, Avalon Airport, well, somewhere around there anyway. I haven't been there for a long time. Maybe I should actually take a trip and have a look at the aircraft museum. Yeah, you should actually look it up too. Okay, limited to 7,500. That's the numismatic cover. It doesn't say that the actual coin has a mintage of 7,500. And here we actually have the obverse of the actual coin. And if I put a light on it, would I actually... No. So what I'm going to do now is actually just take it out. Because when you actually take these out of the actual covers, inside, all these PNCs that I've seen inside the actual cover, they've a better actual representation of the aircraft. So here we have some information on the actual coin. That's the actual first aircraft with a pilot. And you can see the actual coin better. So the plastic done something. And if I take this out of the actual plastic casing it's in, probably get a better image. But anyway, quite a nice coin. And here we actually have the aircraft flying. F-35. They've had a lot of problems with that aircraft anyway. And here we actually have this one. Oh yeah, you can see a lot clearer there. That's a beautiful I don't mind that design. It's actually quite nice. The designer is a Stock Kick. She actually has designed a lot of Australian coins, and the majority of them have been quite good. So she's actually a good designer. So when these actually first come out, they were $24, as you can see on the actual RRP. Now most of these PNCs, after they've come out, drop in price. The $2 are one set that don't actually drop in price, they go up in price. And I'm not too sure about this. This one has increased to about $35 to $40, but you know that could actually drop at some time in the future. You don't know, so you would be advisable probably just to wait a bit longer before you actually purchase these. See if they actually drop in price, because what I understand from the actual Facebook coin groups is that a lot of people, this would have been hyped up, and it actually was. So when these actually come out, they sold out within a few hours. So by 12 o'clock, they actually sold out. And so that's about half a day they sold within. And a lot of those people were actually buying out multiple lots. So you could actually buy as much as you want on the Australia Post website. So a lot of people were actually just buying, I don't know, 10, 20, 100. And then what they do is actually they increase the price $35 to $40 and flog them off on eBay and the Facebook groups. So it's basically one way of hyping up a PNC. So what you would do is you go to the Facebook groups, or even make a video. I never done that. You say, wow, this is going to be a scarce coin, 7,500. It's going to be exciting, and everyone should actually get in and buy it. So then everyone tries and buys it. Some people try and buy a few. Most people probably only buy one. And after it sells out, they go, see, it's popular. Now I'm going to flog them off for $35 to $40. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, but, you know, maybe wait a month or so, you know, before you sell it at a higher price. But, you know, they're actually putting it on before it actually sold out for a higher price. And I saw some of them actually being sold about a week beforehand at a higher price before they actually come out. And yeah, you know, that's something a bit dodgy. You know, I did actually try this once, and I thought, nah, it's not a good idea. I shouldn't actually do that, and I actually haven't done that in the future. And you know, you can actually get caught out with that as well. So that is how you actually get a coin. It has to be low mint. Design has to be pretty good, and also it has to celebrate a popular idea. So a PNC, that's how you actually hype up a PNC. Just try and get some hype going in the actual coin forums. Then what you purchase as many as you can. So with the Australia Post, there's no limit. So anyway, you can buy as many as you want. Then you try and flog them off for double the value. And while it is a nice coin, that's basically how you actually flog off PNCs. You can also do that with ones that were actually issued in the past. So you can actually get a... Do I have another PNC? No, you can actually get another coin. I don't have any more PNCs. Okay, you can actually do that to these coins. Just buy up as many as you can, and try and draw up the hype that is actually out there. But these ones I think have a mintage of like 100,000, so it's going to be a lot harder to do. So you're better off actually doing it with actual low mintage items. So like also this commemorative coin from the Royal Australian Mint. But I'm going to do another video on hyping Royal Australian Mint stuff. This is basically about a review of the RAAF Centenary and how to actually hype it up and, you know, try and get it. So keep a tab on Australia Post products. Get a feel in the forums, coin groups, of how you and others perceive the coin will actually do. Get other feedback from other members. And if you think it's actually a good idea, try and buy as many as you can. So if everyone actually done this, then maybe we can actually take the edge out of, you know, those that actually really do want to buy them, sell them for the next day for like $50, because a lot of people do miss out and have to buy the coin at a higher premium. So anyway, I hope this helps you out with PNCs. If you are one of these resellers and you get upset, well, that's my job. That's what I'm trying to do. If you just wanted these one in your collection, my advice is probably don't worry about it, because you're going to be paying $35 to $40. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video, and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.